Hi, I'm going to show you briefly how to make basic usage of this machine. All right. So yeah, um, let's start here like this. This is the machine. All right. It comes with a power cord with an attached switch. So I recommend that you use this switch to control the on and off of the machine after plugging into the power. This will try to preserve the machine from spikes in electricity and so on and so forth. Prolong the life of the machine, basically. All right. So at the moment, the machine is already on. Okay, you can see the green light there. All right, the machine is already on. It takes 50 seconds from turning it on to being fully on. So I'm not going to demonstrate the turning on of the machine right now. Okay, just take it that it takes about 50 seconds to start up. So just be patient. All right. Now, this here is the card hopper or the card feeder. You put your cards in like that. You can take as many as 3 decks of cards at a time. You don't have to worry about mixing the decks as long as the decks are one after the other. Don't mix within the deck, of course. All right. So you can just basically take out the cards from the board, put in one, take another deck, put in another, and so on and so forth. All right. Now, this is the camera which the machine uses to do card recognition. So you should keep this camera free from dust and so on and so forth. There's, I think, the maintenance instruction on the website, which I suggest you look into. All right. For now, just take it that the camera is here. The hoppers are here. The rubber of the hoppers, sorry, the feed mechanism. The rubber of the feed mechanism may also sometimes need maintenance. Again, look at the maintenance manual. All right. Now, as you can see, the boards, they can be opened like that. I've already removed the cards and put the cards here, for example, right? So the board goes in something like this. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to bring up the laptop itself. Okay. The machine communicates on a Wi-Fi network called BridgeSorter 1253. Now, there is a way to change the network, but sorry. There's a way to change the network. Excuse me. All right, there's a way to change the network, but you know, the network to reset the network to another network may be rather involved. So I'm not sure I want to recommend it, especially if we want to take this machine somewhere else to deal, then it becomes less portable. So for now, I leave it to at the network of BridgeSorter 1253. The password for BridgeSorter 1253 is actually BridgeSorter 1253. Right, so it's quite simple. So right now I'm going to switch to this network. Sorry. Okay. Well, seems to be taking a bit of time. In the meantime, I'm going to start the Duplimap app. All right. Okay. The connection is there. Otherwise, the app won't even connect. So I've already set it up for this basic demo. Okay. I've already set it up so that the defaults are all there. Actually speaking, in actual use, you may need to do things like, for example, deal with new card designs. All right. You might need to do diagnostics and a few other things. All right. We'll touch a couple of these things in a while. All right. I'm going to go to home. So by default, I've set up the anytime you click new, right? It comes up. You deal with bots 1 to 28. I think that's what we want to do. Always deal bots 1 to 28. Okay, regardless of how many bots you are actually playing, as long as it's not more than 28. So I'm going to enter a file name. For example, I will say Friday, 12 December 24. for example, right? Okay, and I'm not going to show you 28 boards, so I'll just show you 4 boards. All right. Okay, and then because the screen is very small, actually the go button is below. All right, so I'm going to click on go. Okay, I'm going to save it to this folder, temp BridgeSorter. Temp BridgeSorter. So try to keep all your stuff within temp BridgeSorter. All right, so I'm going to save it there. Okay, so now I put this laptop away for the moment because I don't have space. So I'm going to load the cards. Like I said, you can load one deck at a time, but I don't think it's necessary. When you're dealing with 28 boards, you want to load at least 3 boards at a time. So I'll take board 1. I'm going to load it in. Notice that I've put some stickers at the back. This allows the machine to identify the board number as well. So if you ever put in things out of order, the machine itself will prompt you. So now I'm going to put in at the same time, for example, I could be adding to this stack as we go on. All right. So this is loaded. All right. Now I'm going to show you what happens if you load. Let's say you made a mistake. You loaded board 4 instead of loading board 2. Okay. So what happened is that the app is going to warn you the inserted board number is not the next board. So I need to change. Right. Okay, so which I'm going to do now, so that take where's my okay, this board number 2. Okay, board number 3. Here goes. And then board number 4. Okay, so I'm done dealing 4 boards. So what do I do now? Okay, on this machine, all right, you want to go back to sorry. Unfortunately, just give me a moment. Something seems to be wrong. Okay, the mouse froze for a minute. So anyway, I can go to here. All right. Then I can, for example, I can do a hand record on a paper. All right. So I can, if I go, all right, you generate a PDF of the hand records, which I can print if necessary. But I suppose this may not be necessary all the time because I'm going to show you next that you can actually export the hand records to you can export. Okay, so this Friday, 12th December 24 is the one that I just did. So I'm going to click on that one. And I can export to your device. So I'm going to export to my device. All right. So as you can see again, this going to the folder temp BridgeSorter, which I recommend you do not change. And the file name has the same date. All right. I'm going to save. All right. So what gets created in that folder? Hang on a minute. So what gets created in that folder is a zip file called fright. Ignore the 2 other files that, right? What really wanted to show you was the zip file called Friday, 12 December 24, which is what you just created, right? If you click into that, you see this files, right? The PBN file, the .pbn file is the file which you want to use to upload to Bridge Webs. And or you can also import it to your BridgeMate, which is a topic of another video entirely. But for now, we have dealt the robots, okay? And we can export the hand records. We can export the PBN file, which we can load onto the BridgeMate and or the Bridge Webs. All right, so that's it.